Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages across all nations, races, and denominations, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today bringing you guys and gals One Piece chapter 806 review. Now, if you haven't seen the live reaction, to the chapter, in this corner right here, annotation, as well as the link in the box below. Oda, stop dick teasing, son. Just what the fuck, bro? And it's even worse because guess what? Next week, there's no One Piece. Oh my god, Oda's on break again. Oh my god, it's crazy. Like these past 4 months, he's taken like 5 breaks. I shit you not, man. No. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, Sanji fanboys across the fucking world are going like, oh my god, Oda. Wow. The Chopper fans, they're like, yay, Chopper, so kawaii. The Nami fans are going like, yeah. And they're just masturbating in the corner. Sanji fans, we're going like, bro, what the fuck, man? Brook fans are going like, oh no. The Brook fans, who knows, all right? Who knows, all right? And when I say fans, I mean like, out of all the Straw Hats, this is the Straw Hat that they prefer. Because Brook, there's nothing going on. Like, Nami didn't say, like, oh, like, Brook and Sanji are ... and started crying. No, she just said Sanji specifically. And I was like, oh, come on. What the fuck? Now, before I get on more of the Sanji stuff, let me talk about everything else that comprises the chapter. Alright, and then the Sanji stuff may take a few minutes. Seriously. First of all, obviously getting to see the eruption rain, how it's the actual trunk of the elephant, Zo, or Zunisha, whatever Wanda called it. And basically, I mean, it was pretty cool to find out. They even have a filtration system where the water gets filtered instantly into fresh water from seawater. And even fish get caught in the filtration system, so they never run out of food. So they have a very nice system in place here. And the water recedes fairly quickly because, again, it's not ground. It doesn't retain the moisture. It's elephant skin, so it just probably runs off. So, you know, pretty cool to find out. And also, seeing how the whole thing involving Jack, right? Let me go there. Jack, fascinating. He's still going to be a factor, but I don't know if he's going to be a factor in this arc. Because, again, he got bested by Flamingo and, well, not Flamingo. He got bested by Fujitora and Sengoku and whatnot. He failed in actually capturing or reclaiming Flamingo, but he did, in fact, take down 2 of their ships. Now, in the obituary, in the news article, they didn't mention him actually being dead, per se, so they're not too sure. Therefore, Jack is still alive. But why would Jack come back to Zo specifically? I'm not too sure why he'd actually do that. Now, Raizo and Kinemon, they're still climbing, I guess. Though, the thing that Kanjiro made probably is washed away because of the seawater that, you know, Zo sprayed upon itself. Then, it is the whole thing involving the mink and how, number one, the mink, it's weird. It's like, the mink are a subhuman species. And they consider humans to be lesser minks. And they don't hate them. In fact, according to Wanda, some minks find the lesser minks, like humans, beautiful. And so, when I did my live reaction, I'm thinking to myself, why are Wanda and Carrot like licking and biting Luffy? And the conclusion I came up with is, Wanda and Carrot have the hots for Luffy, which sends shivers down my spine because I'm like, oh, no, it's just, it's gross. I'm sorry. It's a dog and a fucking rabbit, for Christ's sakes. That's anamorphic. Like, oh, I mean, I know people are into that shit, but to me, no. Like, that is something so left field. It's like you don't even want to go out there to try and reach it, son. It's not. So this is going to be a tough arc for me to swallow in some regards. I'm just saying. But the fact that they don't hate humans, I think, honestly, is a shame. Because they were hyped up by law initially. Like, yeah, like, the Mink, they don't hate humans. And then you have Raizo, like, you can't enter here. No, you can't do it. Trespassers. And I'm thinking, like, oh, shit, okay. Mink, hardcore, gonna fight Luffy and company constantly? No. Like, hey, we're buddies. We're mates. Yeah. Like, what? Like, that was disappointing as fuck. Honestly. So, like, no, you know, knives on throats and shit, like, fucking humans. Like, no, none of that shit. Just, hey, join the party, have some tea and whatnot. We got some meats coming out. Yeah, everything's all good here, right? You're like, no, it's not right, Crikey. Shit. It's not. It's fucking shitty. So, that was a disappointment. And I think, for the most part, that this probably applies to the majority of the Minks. Can't say all of them. Because there are guys like Pedro or Cat Demon, whatever, like the cat dude that we haven't fully seen yet. And then there are nocturnal species as well. They'll probably have some gripes because they are trespassers. Like, some of these Minks, they are like still like, no, these guys are trespassers. Like, why are they here and whatnot? So it probably applies to the majority of the Mink, but not all of the Mink. So when night comes about, I want to see what the nocturnal, you know, guys have to say about it. Now, finally, we get to Sanji. And, I mean, Nami, Chopper, they're fine, yay. Ooh, skippity-doo-dah, skippity-day. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. No, it's shitty. Why? Because Sanji isn't there. God damn it. I was hoping to see Sanji, fucking Zoro, like, oh, Marimo, curly brow, fucking kick, sword shit. No, none of that shit, none of that. Because Sanji apparently... Well, there's several theories, so let me get them out there, right? Let me spend a few minutes to talk about what happened to Sanji, okay? What could happen to Sanji? Number one, and this is what I've heard from a lot of folks. Sanji's there, but he's doing some weird shit with the Mink. Like, he's frolicking with Mink girls. And Nami's horrified because Sanji has lost interest. Because Sanji doesn't care. He's, you know, with Mink chicks. If that happens, if that's the case... Then number one, Oda, fuck you for trolling and wasting like 2 weeks of my damn life. Number two, I may have to bump Sanji down from being my favorite character to number 2 and put it on number 1 because I can't. Nah, man, it's pseudo bestiality, son. Nah, dog. Oh, no way. I don't believe it. I can't believe it. So that one is a trollish type of theory. But it could be the case because Oda's Oda. Mermaids, they don't count, by the way, all right? Mermaids are different, okay? Let me just throw it out there. They're fucking different. Shit. Number 2, okay? Number 2 is Sanji actually died. Now, if that happens, you may not see me for a few months. Straight up. Just to recover, you may not see me because that would hit hard. So I'm like, fuck you mean Sanji died? No, Sanji died. I mean, is that the case? No, there's no fucking way. There ain't no way Sanji's dead. But if Sanji is actually dead, then don't be surprised if King Lightning's MIA for a few months. All right, I have to lick my wounds. Alright, I'm not gonna start reading One Piece, but I gotta lick my wounds. At least for a few weeks. Number 3. And this is what I'm thinking, more or less. That Sanji, and probably Brook as well, but more so Sanji, were captured by Kaido's men. Now, there was a theory going on about initially with Sanji and Big Mom, where Sanji got caught by Big Mom's crew, and he was forced to cook sweets for Big Mom. But of course, that theory was blown out of the fucking water. God thank you. But now that Sanji maybe is not there or whatnot, maybe he in fact got captured by Kaido, or Kaido's men. And now he is their prisoner. Which would mean that there'd be a rescue arc to save Sanji. So that would coincide with what do you call it? With Enies Lobby. Where Enies Lobby was more so a rescue arc to save Robin, the New World version would be a rescue arc to save Sanji. Now, this, of course, is, for a Sanji fanboy, predominantly speaking, it's not it doesn't leave a good taste in our mouths to have one of the top 3 fighters in the Straw Hat crew, Sanji, being saved because he was captured by Kaido's men. Now, that would segue into, you know, the Straw Hats having the full-blown war against Kaido. But still, like, as a Sanji fanboy, it's like, Sanji should be one of the forefront guys in the rescue arc, not being the one saved. So I mean, like, that's where I think he did get captured. But I don't want to see rescue arc. All right, I want to see Sanji escape via his own merits. That's what I would love to see, honestly. All right, if Oda's gonna dictate Sanji, if we're not gonna see Sanji for another fucking arc, man, at least give the Sanji fans at least give us something that we can find more appealing than Sanji being saved by the other Straw Hats, because that's some cringe-worthy stuff for a Sanji fan, honestly. Like, ooh, Sanji being, shit, god damn it. But if he escapes via his own merits, then I'm like, all right, okay, yeah, because then if Sanji escapes via his own merits, that could easily segue into Sanji and maybe the whole, like, Sanji's past and, like, his and the reason why he is only seek to be alive when it comes to his bounty. Like a solo Sanji journey. Oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah. Oh, I would dig that shit heavy. That would be a good year for Sanji fans across the world. Like, yes, Sanji solo arc. That's what I'm talking about right there. So, I mean, those are my thoughts about that. But I've seen some other theories that I don't really think are credible. So what I'll do, since there's no One Piece next week, what I'll do is that I will humbly request you guys and gals to post some Sanji theories that do have some credibility, aside from him mating with mink chicks, which would actually be credible because Sanji, he does kind of do that shit. He does, but not some shit like Sanji got sent to another fucking world, because there was actually someone that wrote a paragraph of why Sanji got transported to another world, and I was like, nigga, what? Like, so I mean, listen, man, I'm sorry, I'm not buying that. So if you have any more credible theories about what happened to Sanji, post them in the in the comment section. I'll read through them. And I'll do another video in the near future about, what happened to Sanji. And that's it really. So the chapter overall, I thought it was a very nice cliffhanger overall. Though again, I'm just feeling like, god fucking damn. I'm like, oh. And a week off, I'm like, oh, come on, man. Like, there's only so much no Sanji in One Piece I can take, honestly. And aside from that cliffhanger, everything else was okay. So overall, the chapter, I'm gonna give a rating of a good. I'll leave it at that. So King Lightning, rate the video, comment, subscribe. Peace. Have a nice goddamn day.